Alright, so I don't know why, but I seem to like these games. It's a calm game. If I ever figure out how to get it on the stream, I might stream it for one of those like just talking games. But this is on Steam. This is I forget what it's called actually. So I think it's like Heroes Forge. I could be wrong. I could easily be wrong. Also, I only get 1 gold from each of these people, and I've been on this level for a while, just farming gold. And then also I get gold from logging back in, so I get that. Also, I don't feel so good, so there's that. I was planning on trying to do a face cam type thing, but that didn't work, and generally I have this in a minimized screen, but I can't pull down the screen. I might try to do something. Maybe this will work. Movie recording. Give me a second while I set this up. Can you? Well, regardless, I can start it. Um, but I'll try to have a face cam. I'll have to cut out the audio for that, though. mm. But I turned on my ceiling fan lights, so I'm both back and forward lit. So I have good lighting and not bad lighting like I do in my basement. Also, if you do what I do and just farm XP, not XP, and you farm gold, and then level up your characters a bunch, and get a bunch of characters, you then become OP. So I fly through bosses. And yeah. Also, these background animals you have to click in order to get. Your team doesn't. Oh, hey, I haven't leveled you up much. Your team doesn't attack them. You have to actually click on them. And if the gold gets too far back, your team will pick it up. But I generally play this like silently, just because it's one of those games that you don't really need sound for. And like, in fact, whoa, sorry. In fact, I have the sound turned off. Gonna go to the next place. Dang it. Okay, I missed a bug. Okay. So whichever screen has the better... Oh, well, yeah, I guess volume. Yeah. Whichever screen has the best sound is the screen that I'll be using. Or not the screen. Whoa. Will be the audio that I use. Because I can cut the sound out of the face cam if it doesn't work. But if it does, then I now know how to put up a face cam because I just found out how to insert stuff like titles into videos the other day. If you didn't notice, with one of the Piano Tiles videos, it was, I believe, He's a Pirate, that I put up a caption at the beginning being like, he's a pirate. for the song. Um, and if you haven't noticed, I like music. So there's definitely going to be a lot of music related stuff. I'm thinking about maybe doing some Rock Band as a stream with viola, possibly. Geez, I didn't mean to open that. And if you guys don't know, Viola is my sister. She doesn't have a a YouTube channel yet. Like, she'll be making a YouTube group with some of her friends called XVM. I forget the names that they use. I just know hers because she uses it for just about everything. I thought I heard something. I don't want to be too loud since it's 7:10. Oh, also fun little thing you can do. You can change the placement of your people if you want. Also, the blue bar that you see, excuse me, is a recharge for their attack. The red bar is their health. Just a little fact that I noticed recently when I was playing it. Um, but you also collect gems from bosses, which you can then take to the shop to get like chests and stuff. The people cost real money. Um, but you can get chests with enough gems. I didn't get any because I don't. Well, I have enough for a small chest. Or I have enough for about 2 chests. I want to get the 5 set or the better set, whichever. I don't know. But at the beginning, if it's the same for everyone, the first few bosses give you a chest, and then the rest so far give you gems to get chests from the store. I don't know what the rest of these do. That's chests, that's blessings, which I don't have any more of. That's the journal, that's the time gates. Complete adventure, collections, and achievements. So yeah. I don't really know what achievements I've gotten in this. I haven't really checked. I honestly don't care. This is more of just a, hey, calming game. But I have about an hour until I go to Rhino's house. I'm pretty sure that's what he wanted to be called. Sorry. Like I said, I haven't been feeling the best. And I'll be bringing this Nerf gun, which is the Kronos, the rival Kronos. I quite like it. It hasn't been a year, I don't think, since it's been out. I think it came out with Deadpool 2. Because Nerf released, not custom, but, well, yeah, I guess custom. But Nerf released Deadpool Twin Kronos. Yeah, Kronos is a while back when they came out. Um, and they were Deadpool themed. They came in a box. I think you could only get them at GameStop. Um, the only reason that I know that is because of a YouTuber who little shout out. I watch his videos quite often. His YouTube channel is ADHD's World / ADHD's Life. There's no slash. I just said that because he has two. His original plan for ADHD's Life was to give us, the viewers, or those of you who would watch it, a little like behind the scenes sort of like creating the weapons and stuff type of thing, which he hasn't posted on very often, so he ended up turning it into a more um like he started doing reaction videos on it, is what he started doing. I had to think about that. It's early in the morning. I woke up, didn't get much sleep. Was coughing all night. I wake up, or at least I try to wake up early, not to get the videos out, but just wake up early and do stuff. Because if you didn't know, I have a rather large family. Like, large amount of siblings. Um, so, if I can figure out how to get my screen to be the screen on live streams instead, I'll do that. And you guys can somewhat see the music if I decide to do cheese. Like I said, OP team, if you get enough. Jeez, the first made. Okay, yeah, no. I can't read these fast enough, so I'm not gonna bother reading them. If you guys want, you can pause to read it. 43, gosh dang it, okay. Still gotta wait a decent amount of time to get the 3. Like, honestly, you spend the same amount of money just getting 1 or 3. But oil map, say that again? I don't think that will work. Magic like this is usually tied to certain events or parameters. Jeez. Giant rats, also known as ROUSs. If you get the reference, you get the reference. I really hope you get the reference because it was an amazing movie. Rip. Oh, fun fact that I not read up on, but read once, because of a school assignment, was in Stanley's childhood, apparently it was frowned upon to make or read, I don't remember which one, it was either one, to make and or read comic books. So instead of using his real name, he split his name in like half or something like that in order to, I guess, keep his identity hidden. Cool little fact that I read once. It was fun. And then another thing that he did, because after a while of making movies and comics, he became too busy to be able to animate and draw his own comics and color them. So what he did was he gave a basic outline to his editor. I don't remember if it was his editor. It may have been his editor, I don't know. But to his editor, who then created that entire comic. Like, there's so many things in the MCU and stuff that he didn't even like think about or tell them to do. They just did it, and he liked it. He kept it, and so that's how we have the Marvel movies, like Marvel movies, and well, not movies, but Marvel comics, and I guess movies. And then another fun fact is that Nick Fury was based off of Samuel L. Jackson in the comics before. I don't know why I'm talking about Marvel. Um, Before the movies came out. And then years later, once the Avengers and stuff came out, Nick Fury was played by Samuel L. Jackson, who the comic character was based off of. So you then get Nick Fury, who looks like his actor. Now, I don't know about the other characters. I only know about Nick Fury because my brother talks about it a lot. And then, fun little fact, my brother streams on Twitch with his friend. His own channel, which he doesn't do much on since he doesn't own the Elgato, is called Dookie Octagon, all one word, obviously, because Twitch doesn't allow spacing in your names for some reason. But yeah, his Twitch username is Dookie Octagon. I've been in a few of their streams. One of them was an Ocarina of Time one. I wasn't in the stream, I was in the chat in the stream. Honestly, I'm just gonna sit here and talk a majority of the time. If you guys would like to see more of this game, I don't I don't know why you would want to see more of it. I don't know. It's kind of a boring. Uh, yeah, I guess it's kind of a boring game. I enjoy it just because I enjoy these types of games. I generally sit back and farm a lot in them though, because I am a strange one and I like farming games. I don't know. But some of them have objectives. You have items, which I don't have much of. I used all of my potions in my last run. Sorry about the coughing. If I knew how to mute specific parts of audio, I would mute the coughing. But I don't know how. All I could really do is hold this thing and then press the mute button. If I don't get a face cam in here, that won't make much sense. So sorry if I don't. I plan on figuring it out while when I go into editing it. But a majority of the time, I I don't know. I haven't had a face cam because I haven't figured that stuff out. Currently, I'm just doing a screen, I'm doing a screen recording for my screen. I'm doing an actual camera recording from my Mac face cam camera thing. That made no sense. Whatever. I use the camera that I use for my streams, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to use that for a face cam. It's getting somewhat brighter outside. It's a blue tint. No, because it's 7:23. Sorry, I'll probably lean over to check my phone. I generally try to lead my clicks on the rodents and stuff, passing by the rodents and birds and stuff. Because that's all you really can do. And the background animals actually give you more gold than the enemies a majority of the time. Like, together more gold. Because, yeah, I get about 36 from each. And then I got 115 from that bug. And if you couldn't tell, yeah, 138 from that bird. Seagull. If you couldn't tell, this is a D&D based game. This is made by the Wizards of the Coast, which is the D&D, I guess, hub? I don't know. But the creators of D&D, well, yeah, I guess they are the creators and developers. But they publish monster manuals, they stream on Twitch, they use Dungeons and Dragons as their Twitch name. Um, they they post on YouTube, which is also Dungeons and Dragons. You should go check them out because they've got quite a few fun campaigns going. Speaking of which, I need to catch up on Dark and Dicey, which is one of their campaigns that they have going. Actually, Chris Perkins. Oh boy, Chris Perkins. He is the DM, not for Dark and Dicey, but for another D&D show called... I'm said Luck and Logic. That is wrong. That is an anime. That is an amazing anime. But he's the DM for a D&D game called Dice Camera Action, which is abbreviated to DCA, which Dark and Dicey is abbreviated to DAD, or DAD. I honestly don't know how long I've been recording, but this one might not be a long stream. This was more to figure out facecam situation stuff. I was planning on moving my mic up and didn't. And also just to show you kind of what I do in my pastime. Because this is what I'll do in my pastime. It has sound, I just have it turned off if any of you were wondering. And generally you guys can't hear the game sound. Because for some reason the recordings don't pick up the max sound. Also, if you guys want me to do Nerf gun reveals, not reveals, but reviews, I have a Modulus, a Hammer Strike, a little 2-barrel one that I don't really know the name of. I think it's a Double Down. That's what it's called, which I got when my dad broke a knockoff dart. Well, not a knockoff, knockoff, and just dart gun. Sorry. So yeah, I got a better quality dart gun from that. It's still not the best, but I've had it for a few years, so yeah. But I can try to figure out like the velocity of the darts, or in this case, the rival ball, since the rival series has, instead of like AccuStrike or something like that, they have little foam golf balls. That's what they are. Um, but I could figure out the velocity of the Nerf ball. Not Nerf ball, what am I talking about? Of the darts, if you guys want. It might be a bit difficult. I might have to do a slow-mo video to catch that. And then figure that out. I might have to ask my physics teacher who taught us how to use the application for for school, but I might use it out of school just to use it. There's a few, not applications, but like plugins you can put into it. Because it's an app on your on a computer that you can get called Logger Pro. It's a bit confusing at first, but once you get the hang of it, you can just easily just go through it. But if you guys want, I could do some Nerf. Oh, I got the Dude Perfect bow and a crossbow. I forget. It's not the Dreadbolt. I forget what it's called. It's a rather small crossbow, though. But if you guys want, I could try to do some reviews on those. Honestly, I like a majority of the guns. Um, and the Kronos is the only rival gun that I have. I have, obviously, a Modulus, because I've said that. I have two zombie strike, and then I don't know if the Double Down has a brand. It's just there. Um, and then I've got the Dude Perfect bow, which honestly is fun. I took it out to my backyard on Christmas and used it. It's rather accurate once you get the, not iron sight, but the sight figured out and like the distances needed for it and stuff. Also, once again, ADHD in ADHD's world, he modifies Nerf guns a lot and does like most dangerous series. He throws honestly, I love throwing knives. It's so fun. Um, but yeah, he throws knives, which is a fun little thing. Which honestly is fun. Um, if I could get a set of throwing knives, I would totally use them. Or a sword. Either one, like I'm fine with either. He honestly throws anything. Like if he can throw it, he'll throw it and get it to stick. It doesn't matter what it is. He's thrown a pencil into a watermelon. And that's not a joke, like he actually has thrown a pencil into a watermelon. But he modified the Dude Perfect bow, the arrow in it. And like I love his videos because they're entertaining to watch. He's done a lot of challenge videos with like popping a balloon with a throwing knife and then a consequence being in there. Recently he did a good one, like a good consequence one, somewhat, where yeah, it was a good consequence one because you would throw one, there was an amount of money in there, you could buy something with that amount of money. I think the other person paid for it, I don't know. And then the last round, to make sure that they both got something, because they did 2 rounds, well, they did 3 rounds. And what they did was they each popped a balloon, which had a note with a prize in it. And like there was nothing bad in it, except there was a $10,000 thing, which both of them, once they popped the balloons to see what was in, they were like, glad I didn't get that, because both of them would have hated giving that gift, because it's $10,000. Um, honestly, I've just been talking the majority of this time. I don't know. Alright, well, oh, also, if you didn't see, if you want to get this game, it is on Steam. It's free. Once again, if I'm not mistaken, it's called Heroes Forge. No, it's Idle Champions. Don't listen to anything that I said before. I might edit that in with a caption saying, forget that, it's Idle Champions, or like, or something that says I was wrong. Um, because I did recently find out how to put, like, captions into stuff, so I'm hoping that I can do the same thing with a face cam, and then move the camera around. Um, Alright, I'm just gonna end it, not gonna say anything because I think I heard somebody. So, hope you have a great day, and goodbye. Oh, wait, hold on. And goodbye. Yeah, that's not what I